Alright guys, we're going to be reacting to the special program for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 Galactic Special roaming that's already uploaded on YouTube, and then we're going to start right now, so let's go.
In the last few days, our team has received some incredible intel from an anonymous source. A mysterious Stellaron burst has occurred aboard the CN.
So I already saw the EN live stream, no, CN live stream 12 hours ago, so.
The LaFu Skyfaring Hellmaster Madame Yukong, as well
baby.
as Mr. La Cha, a traveling
Lo
merchant
Cha
currently
and
staying on the
Yukong.
ship. Madame Yukong, what's the latest on the LaFu situation?
Well, for the most part, the Stellaron crisis has been brought under control. We've evacuated affected areas, and life has returned to normal in the safe zones.
I see.
I
Mr.
love
La
the
Cha,
chibi
I
movements.
hear you experienced the crisis firsthand. What was it like on the ground?
Well, I was trapped in the LaFu's Cloudford Harbor at first. It was only thanks to the Cloud Knights and a fortuitous encounter with kindly strangers that I was able to escape unharmed.
That's the Xianzhou Alliance. I knew you guys had everything under control.
I should mention that over the course of this crisis, we've witnessed a lot of suspicious activity. We believe the infamous Stellaron hunters are responsible. We now have 2 suspects in our custody, Blade and Kafka. Unfortunately, their accomplice is still on the loose.
Oh, you're talking about the hacker girl, right?
Hacker
So
girl, yes.
I heard she infiltrated the Xianzhou systems. They say she leaves behind a calling card.
Like this one?
Exactly, just
Silver Wolf?
like...
Oh, we're gonna get a Silver Wolf demo!
This place is different from the rest of the space
Silver
station,
Wolf,
where
I'm a Silver Wolf hammer, let's go.
Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal.
You can tell how otaku Silver Wolf is.
You can challenge the space station. But challenge me? Good luck.
Herda versus Silver Wolf.
Welcome to Bellabog's History and Culture Museum.
We have unlocked the museum.
As you can see, the interior looks brand new. But we're in a bit of a bind.
New area.
It was stolen.
Setting from the Silver Wolf card. And then the Watcha.
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects.
Sussing out Luocha.
Let's settle this. Enough talk. Have it!
Let's go.
Never let your guard down.
Yukong too. Oh, Jing Liao!
Allow me
Yang
to
Ching
give you
versus
a
Jing Liao. And we got ourselves a code. Oh shit, get the code, get the code. We get 100 Stellar Jade and 50k credits. Hell yeah, I'll take it, boys. 50k credits, I need those credits. I'll take it. I wonder if this is on 1080p. Yes, it's on 1080p. I just want to be sure. Jay, you don't want to watch the program? It's already live up now, Jared. Screwlum. Yeah, that's the robot. Screwlum from the Silver Wolf Lycone Battle Pass card. I will be a Silver Wolf, however. My brother is gonna be a Luwacha, however. Because he loves male characters over waifus.
Good afternoon and good evening. As always, it's your host and good buddy Albert. Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail version
Bill
1.1 Galactic Roaming Special Program.
Hello, good to be here.
Hello there.
Today, we've invited 3 special guests to be with us on the program. Introducing...
Hi guys, my name's Melissa Fun, and I voice Silverwolf.
Yes,
My name's Craig Lee
Neptunia
Thomas, and I
voice.
voice La Cha.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn M. Bennett, and I voice Yukong.
Pleasure to have you with us. And now, without further ado, let's get straight into Honkai Star Rail version 1.1. What's new, Craig?
Well, judging from the trailer we just saw, it looks like all 3 areas got some updates. Herta Space Station, Bellabog, and the Xianzhou Luofu.
I don't know if you noticed, but Silverwolf got the first bit of screen time. Just saying.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Silverwolf, I hear our notorious Stellaron Hunter is planning another visit to Genius Society territory soon. Let's take a close look at this little troublemaker.
Yeah.
Seriously, we never heard this music since the beginning, and now we get to hear it.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we saw this mysterious girl was back at the start of the story.
That's right. It's hard to keep an air of mystery when you're the first one on the scene, but...
I think she couldn't have timed it better.
I think you couldn't have timed that better.
So, what role does Silverwolf have within the Stellaron Hunters?
She's a super hacker, essentially. Lots of technical know-how. If you've got a hack, she's got your back.
It's
Hell
kind
yeah.
of scary how good she is.
Yeah.
Hacking the surveillance system on Herta Space Station? Not easy. That's how she located the Stellaron.
Let's not forget the Xianzhou. She hacked into the Luofu's systems and guided the Astral Express crew onto the ship.
Hey, you guys know that this is all pretty illegal, right?
Yes, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess what we're trying to say is Silverwolf is capable of breaking through any and all defense systems. That's why she's useful to the Stellaron Hunters.
I see. Second question. What's with all the gaming paraphernalia?
Oh, I've been
She's
meaning
an
to ask that too.
otaku,
A
yes.
console here, controller buttons there. It's a vibe.
Well, this probably won't come as a surprise to anyone, but she's a gamer. In fact,
Whoa,
she sees
she's
the
a
universe as
gamer.
a game
She's
in
one of
itself,
us.
and
Yes, she's
she's
one
playing
of
to win.
us. Losers like
Actually
us.
uses a lot of gamer slang in conversation. Not everyone picks up on it, though.
Got it. So it's fair to say she's
Silverwolf
kind
is
of a
basically
nerd.
Neptunia,
You
but
could
cooler.
say that. She's also not great at socializing.
Really? Huh. She always struck me as pretty outgoing.
I guess she does have a lot of friends.
Hold up a second. She's an outgoing nerd with poor social skills and a lot of friends. That's quite the combo.
Well, if you struggle to make friends, why not create your own?
Melissa, you're talking about imaginary
Friends?
right? I'm not sure that counts.
Creating friends? I don't even have real life
Okay,
friends.
let me explain.
I
I'm
have
talking about the AI modules in her weapons.
acquaintances.
See these little guys on her character artwork? That's friend. There's
Can I get out
doll.
now?
This one
My
over
brother
here is white
is
color.
forcing me to be
oh,
friends
and
with
this one's
him.
servant.
Fuck my
Oh,
brother.
they're so cute.
I don't mean that.
Yeah, they're pretty adorable. When Silverwolf talks about her team of professionals, she's talking about these guys.
Hold on a second. Since when did AI become so adorable? Clearly, we're making it real easy for the machines to
About
take over.
AI is not that okay.
It's thanks to Silverwolf's hacking skills that she's been able to forge such a fearsome reputation at such a young age. Let's take a look at her strengths.
Let us
Well,
finally see her skills.
Silverwolf is a quantum-type character following the path of nihility. She can apply different debuffs to enemies to improve her allies' combat superiority. In particular, her skill can inflict a weakness on enemies. The weakness she inflicts matches a random ally's attack type.
Which is to say that even if nobody on her team has an attack type which matches an enemy's weakness, Silverwolf can create a weakness that will correspond to an ally's existing strength.
Random
Exactly.
weakness.
In addition, every one of Silverwolf's attacks has a chance of inflicting the enemy with a random bug. There are 3 kinds of bugs, which reduce the enemy's attack, defense, and speed, respectively.
Okay.
And outside of combat, Silverwolf can use her technique to attack an enemy and enter battle. Regardless of enemy weakness, she deals damage to all enemies and reduces their toughness.
Whoa.
If Silverwolf breaks an enemy's weakness with her technique, it triggers the quantum weakness break effect, right?
Yes, that's right. What else was I going to mention? Her
Technique is
ultimate.
Pog.
Silverwolf's ultimate has a high chance of reducing the enemy's defense in addition to dealing damage.
I love that animation.
I'm gonna
This is a
get
little
her.
rhythm game, right?
No matter. I will be the Silverwolf
I'm starting to see
haver.
what you mean
I'll make her
by
level
the universe
70
being a game to her.
at best.
It doesn't stop there either. Did I mention her ability names? There's System Warning, Allow Changes, Awaiting System Response, Force Quit Program. Oh, you get the picture.
Yeah.
They sound so technological. I do like the names.
How
though.
about single?
You got banned. Jebaited, bozo.
Sadly not.
You got
Her
ban
ultimate's called
hammered.
User Banned, though.
Oh, I know what that means. Banned out of existence. Yeah, I guess
You
the
are
stereotypes would
banned
need
from
to
the
scare me.
chat.
Well, it's time to move on to the Xianzhou's mysterious visitor. Laocha, the traveling merchant.
Watcha. Whoever gets Watcha will become Giga Chat. And also, the fact that you can get a second healer, that's not
Straight off the
Bailu,
bat,
which will be
man
pretty
knows
pog
how
in
to
itself.
dress. Elegant look, gentlemanly demeanor, but they say he's hiding a secret. What do you think? Good guy or villain?
He
Villain.
seems very suspicious.
Sasuke. Is Luwacha a good guy or a
Imagine
bad
some
guy,
waltzes into your
Jared?
hometown dressed like an aristocrat
That doesn't
from another
explain
planet,
everything,
but he
Jared.
knows all the local customs.
Is he Sasuke
real
or
taken
is
aback,
he
right?
Sasuke?
Hey, I think you're being a little hard on the guy. Some tourists do their research.
You know why I say Sasuke?
Well, don't you
right?
think his healing
Because
abilities are a little
it's another word
mysterious?
of saying
They came in pretty
Sasuke,
handy during the
Sasuke.
Celeron crisis.
Sus.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a traveler merchant, I'm gonna
Just
want
put
some first aid
sus
skills under my belt.
And put
It's
Sasuke
a
at the same
dangerous
time.
career.
Career, huh?
He's
Are you
so
sure that's how he makes
Sasuke,
a
guys.
living? We haven't seen him trade a single thing.
Well, I feel like this guy already made his fortune. Maybe traveling merchant is just what super rich tourists like to tell people.
Jeez, you guys have an answer for everything.
For fuck's
Is this
sakes.
the Laocha fan club or something?
Yes.
Let's start one.
Well, what about the coven he carries around with him? Nothing out of the ordinary there,
What's
right?
in the coffin?
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
I'm not so sure. Everyone needs a conversation starter,
What is in
right?
the coffin?
Especially traveling merchants. Think about it. If you walk past this guy, the coffin's gonna draw your attention, right? You'll probably ask him about
Oh,
it.
guy,
Before
this
you
guy's
know it,
smart.
He sold you a new set of shower curtain rings.
You know,
Oh
something-
my god, this guy's a
That kinda
genius.
makes sense.
Corpa
smart.
genius.
I see.
And if you find people are in need of a few shower curtain rings, I happened upon the finest collection of authentic Xianzhou bathroom wear. Beautiful stuff. Low prices, too.
Touching the original question here. Is Laocha a good guy or
Or a
villain?
bad guy.
I don't think we have enough information.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
don't know.
Yes,
but
all
he's
you
Sasuke.
trailblazers have to make up your own minds. So, why don't we take a look at his ability?
Ooh, now we're talking. Laocha is an imaginary type character following the path of abundance. For a man with medical knowledge, it's not surprising that he's strong on protection. He can offer healing too and dispel debuffs from his allies. For example, Laocha's skill can restore an ally's
If I
HP.
lose a 50-50 on the
When the
Watcha
HP
banner,
of any
I will
ally
try
falls
to get
below a
him.
certain percentage,
I'll be
Laocha
very
uses
sad.
his skill on them without consuming any skill points. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Emergency healing, huh?
Emergency
Important for
healing.
team survival.
Sure is. After unlocking a special trace, using Laocha's skill also dispels a debuff from an ally. Using
Ooh, the
Laocha's
dispel.
ultimate, Death Wish, dispels one buff from and deals imaginary damage to all enemies.
In other words, if you've got an enemy that's always buffing themselves or debuffing your allies, Laocha has an important role to play.
Precisely. And here's something else. Every time Law Cha uses his skill
Watcha.
or ultimate, he grants himself 1 stack of Abyss Flower.
Abyss
When
Flower?
the Abyss Flower reaches a certain number of stacks, Law Cha deploys a field against the enemy, which lasts for a set number of turns. When the field is active, allies recover a set amount of HP whenever they make an attack. And that's not all. After unlocking a special trace,
Busted.
attacks against enemies in the field can restore ally HP.
Cool. It's like a force field of healing.
What
During
the? He's gonna.
exploration,
I
when
swear to
Law Cha
God,
uses
he's gonna
his
be
technique,
broken.
Mercy
His
of a
man's
Fool,
gonna be
his
broken.
field will be immediately generated at the start of the next battle.
Sheesh. Mr. Lacha. Mysterious origins and extraordinary skills.
Hey, Jared, remember there's redeem codes too. So make sure to get those. You mean manually input it? Yes.
There's somebody else here we gotta get to.
Look, oh, I love this. The art is so funny because look at Ting Yun. She's right next to Luwatch.
About time, too.
She's staring at
Well,
Yukong's
from
legs
commerce,
like, ooh
cargo,
my.
passengers, all the
Ting
way through
Yun.
to the Air Force,
Base.
the Skyfaring Commission is in charge of
Base,
all
Ting
matters
Yun.
relating to flight. Yukong is the head of that commission, so the above falls right
Ting
under
Yun
her
is
remit.
actually
Nice.
base.
Speaking of flight, it seems like star skiffs are the most emblematic means of transportation on the Xianzhou.
Yeah, they're a common sight in the
We got
Xianzhou
4 codes.
skies. Yukong
Whoa,
can
we
fly
got
them,
4
right?
codes.
I'd say she's pretty handy with a star skiff. When
Hey,
she
Jared,
was
you
young,
might
it was
make a-
Yukong's flying
Hey,
skills
Jared, how
that saw
much
her
polls
promoted
you
by the
have on
general.
your account?
That's how she joined the Skyfaring Commission. She soon became an ace among the other pilots.
Ben Ben.
Huh? That's not the story I heard.
Okay, that won't be enough.
All
You know
right,
your
you
pity?
got me. Here's the director's cut.
40
Yukong ran
polls
6
on the-
red lights in a row. She was dragged straight in front of the general and...
I get the picture. Sometimes
You
rebels
think you'll
get noticed.
get enough in time?
You're only young once.
6 red lights, huh? Disclaimer,
You want?
trailblazers,
You might need
don't try that at home.
Pass.
Well, her
Yeah.
rebellious
But Jared,
streak
you don't
might
have
be a thing
to.
of the
You could
past,
just- you
but
could
she's
just
still as
stay
sharp
here
as
to
ever.
play.
Tom,
You don't want
give us the
to?
lowdown.
Coming right up. Yukong is an imaginary type character following the path of harmony. Her skill Emboldening Salvo grants her 2 stacks of Roaring Bowstrings. When Roaring Bowstrings is active, the attack
Yeah,
of all
harmony
allies
support.
increases. Yukong loses 1 stack of Roaring Bowstrings with every allied turn.
In other words, Yukong's skill can increase allies' attack for 2 turns.
You got it. During exploration,
turns?
using Yukong's technique
What?
increases
That's so
her movement
fast. I'm
speed
so
for a set
fast.
time.
Look, it's like
it also
Yelan,
allows her
but
to obtain 2 stacks
but
of Roaring
whoa.
Bowstrings at the start of the next
Yelan
battle.
power creep.
Sounds like a good recipe for shaking off enemy pursuers.
Using Yukong's basic attack triggers her talent 7 Layers, 1 Arrow, which deals additional damage and increases the toughness reducing damage of the current attack. This effect can be triggered again after a set number of turns.
Ah.
When Yukong unleashes her ultimate, Diving Kestrel, she deals imaginary damage to a single target. If Roaring Bowstrings is active, its effect is enhanced, increasing the crit rate and crit damage of all allies.
Crit rate,
Days on the
crit
front
damage.
lines may
It's
be
actually
over,
pod, though,
but Yukong's
'cause it's
skills
crit.
didn't go anywhere.
I wonder if
Maybe
there will be
one day
scaling,
we'll get
just
to
like
see her take flight
Ranya's.
once again.
Who knows?
Ooh, here's hoping.
Man, we're really spoiled for choice with these characters, huh? Still, let's not forget what else we've got coming up. In version 1.1, we'll be welcoming 2 brand new light cones to the warp. First up, Incessant Rain.
Bubblegum in the rain, huh? That's a mood.
Bubblegum
The
in the
Silver Wolf
rain.
energy is strong in this one.
You got that right. Someone don't want to tidy the room?
I like how Silverwolf
So
Chibi has a
true.
phone right
She's
there
like, I told
while the
you,
program
Kafka.
happens.
I'm gonna tidy it as soon as version 1.1 finishes downloading.
Sure. The second light cone is the Path of Abundances, Echoes of the Coffin. See, it looks like a snapshot of
Sasuke.
Lacha talking to the coffin?
Lacha's talking to the
It's like some
coffin?
kind of thorny
Actual
vines are emerging from
Sasuke.
beneath the lid.
This guy's more sus because
I
he's
get a sense of
sussy
mystery
baka.
and elegance, but there's also a kind of tenderness and fragility here, don't you think?
Well, one thing's for sure. If people weren't curious about Lacha's coffin yet, they are now.
Just a man in his ornately decorated vine-producing coffin. Nothing to see here, folks.
Whatever you say, Craig. Check this out. During the first
Oh, yeah,
phase
so
of
they
version
covered this in the
1.1
CN
of the
live
character
stream?
warp,
Yeah,
Contract
4
Zero,
stars are Don Hung,
Trailblazers can
Asta
obtain the
Serval.
limited
Thing is, they're
5-star
already
character
free,
Silver Wolf.
so we don't really
During
need
the
a
same
new...
phase in
We
the
don't
light cone
really
event
need
warp, the drop
them,
rate
but
of the
at least you
5-star
can
light
get
cone and
Eidolons.
incessant rain will be
They're
boosted.
Eidolons either way, but
Now,
like,
during the
the
second
second
phase
banner
of
is what
version
people
1.1
want.
and the character
Because,
warp late
well,
pursuit,
aside from Payla, I don't like
Trailblazers
Payla.
can obtain the limited 5-star
There's
character
Chinkia,
Lacha
which is
and
she's one of the
4-star
worst
character
characters in the
Yukong.
game because of her
During the
RNG,
same phase,
but she is a
in
fun
the light
character
cone
to
event
play.
warp,
And then the
drop
Yukong,
rate
of course,
the
Yukong is
5-star light
Yukong. So.
cone echoes of the coffin will be boosted. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. When version 1.2 rolls around,
Yukong's free?
Trailblazers can take part in an
Yeah.
in-game event to obtain the 4-star character Yukong.
Hell yeah!
for free.
Confirmed it's free. Let's
Details for this
fucking
event will be
go.
announced through official channels in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, hell yeah, it'll be
Awesome.
free.
Whew. Let's take a break for a minute here, but when we get back, we'll be talking version 1.1 events.
So people don't really have to roll for the Blue Ultra banner if they really want Yukong. That's a win-win right there. Free Yukong either way, so I'll take it. I will try to summon for Blue Ultra, but if I do lose 50-50, then so be it. So yeah, we got ourselves another code. They give you 5 EXP books. What? Nani? Give me those.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. New characters and light cones aside, version 1.1 has lots of events and gameplay updates. And a little bird told me there's an event connected to Silverwolf on the way.
Ooh, Silverwolf event?
I heard the same thing. At the start of the story, Kafka and Silverwolf invaded Herta space station.
Yep.
Kafka's mission was to awaken the Trailblazer. Silverwolf's mission was to help Kafka infiltrate the space station systems and locate the hidden Stellaron. But that wasn't enough for Silverwolf.
I can believe that. She's been on the IPC's wanted list for as long as I can remember.
During the invasion, she left behind some kind of digital graffiti. Just her way of letting everyone know
Oh, yeah.
Silverwolf is here.
Way to rub it in their face,
Damn it.
Silverwolf. Still, artists need
Damn
an
it!
outlet.
This all sounds like classic Silverwolf energy to me.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the name of her homeworld. Punk Lord. Kind of
Punk
fitting,
Lord.
don't you think?
Seriously?
No way.
Afraid so.
Punk
I
Lord.
think she was destined for this kind of behavior. Anyway, in the Star Hunt game event,
Not
the
me,
Trailblazers
bro,
receive
free
an
4-star
invite from the
light
space
cone
station's
and it's
network
refined.
security
Let's
engineer,
go.
Leonard. They have to help Leonard
I mean,
locate
superimpose,
the
let's
digital
go.
graffiti hidden across the station and uncover the secrets inside.
Wait, there are secrets hidden inside the graffiti? But if it's all digital...
Hell yeah, I'll even take free
Oh,
boss
I bet
mats
you need
too.
to
Hell yeah.
hack into it or something.
You might be right. We also get to meet a new Genius Society member. One of Madame
Screwlium.
Herta's collaborators, Screwlium. He'll be helping the Trailblazers too.
Boy,
He's from the Battle Pass like
somewhere.
I think we saw a hologram portrait of him in Herta's office. He's a robot, right?
A robot Genius Society member.
Yep,
Interesting.
the Genius
I
Society.
bet he's got a few hacker skills up his sleeve. If he's helping us out too, I'm sure we'll be fine.
You know what I found out? Silverwolf and Screwlium actually faced off against each other once. You can see a snapshot of their fight in the We Will Meet Again light cone.
Whoa. Okay, Screwlium, looking kind of handsome there. Geez, his portrait really doesn't do him justice.
His portrait feels like he's losing the battle.
Need a moment here, the rest of us can head out.
Love a handsome robot.
I guess this event will be the second time Scroolums come up against Silverwolf's mischief, then. Old enemies locking horns once again.
Ooh, guess it does kind of feel like a rematch.
I gotta mention that graffiti again. Anyone else feel like it'd make for a good tattoo? I feel like some of these characters could pull it off.
I don't think that feature's coming to Star Rail anytime soon.
Oh, what?
But I did hear that the designs are collectible. The Trailblazer
Okay,
can
we're
fly them to
collecting. We're gonna
in-game
collect
surfaces
those
and take photos with
graffitis.
the
Hell
artwork.
yeah, we're gonna find all the
Nice.
graffitis and we're gonna collect
Collecting the
them.
graffiti designs also allows you to
We're gonna
unlock
post
the
them on
limited
the most-
4-star light
on the
cone
stupidest
before
places
the tutorial
possible.
mission starts.
Probably in the
Complete
train.
the event mission to obtain Always Smiling, which can be exchanged
Hey, look, it's
in
Blade.
the event shop
Blade's
for
in
limited
behind that light cone.
special superimposition material, as well as
Baldy.
stellar jade.
His name is
Hey, that's
Baldy,
another
not
good-looking
Blade. He's
light cone.
Baldy.
Not to change the subject or anything, but I gotta ask. Is that Albert merch I'm seeing over there?
It looks so fluffy! I want one!
Not to mention it. Why don't I introduce you to the HypeBC's merchandise department?
12 more minutes.
If you guys had your own merch, they'd be sold out in no time. Or maybe let's just get back to version 1.1 for now. In the story
Albert,
thus far,
Sasuke,
Mellabog
merch,
has finally
Sasuke.
emerged from the Stellaron shadow. But there's a lot left to do. The city is going through changes. Any of you guys want to shed some light?
I heard a thing or two. Now that the underworld and overworld are reconnected, things are
Now
definitely
we
heading in a
unlocked
better
the
direction.
museum.
One recent
Oh
development.
yeah, I never
Bellabog's
realized how
History
big the museum
is
is
getting
from
ready
outside.
to reopen to the public.
Museum? I love museums. Oh, don't you wish you could take the exhibits home with you, though?
The only problem is exhibits are being stolen. Anything you'd like to tell us, Melissa?
Oh, wait a minute. I only just found out they had a museum. How could it have been me?
I didn't say it
Sasuke?
was
Sasuke, both of you.
Oh.
prime suspect. Anyway, in the Everwinter City Museum Ledger of Curiosities
Oh,
event, the
self-model
Trailblazer
resin.
must
Give me
help
that
Pale
self-model
track down
resin. I will
clues
take
and recover
the
lost
self-model
exhibits.
resin.
Nice. Well, I love a good whodunit.
Sounds great.
Well, that's not all. The Trailblazer can take on managerial responsibilities and help run the place.
Huh. So what does that involve exactly?
I'm glad you asked. The Trailblazer can do things like collect exhibits and enlist other individuals to improve the overall
Job
experience
simulator.
for visitors. After achieving specific operational goals, they can accumulate funds to expand the museum's exhibits and
Corpa.
gradually unlock limited-time rewards,
Doing
such
Corpa.
as stellar jade, lost crystals, and self-modeling resin.
Sounds like fun. I'm sure it'll be a piece of cake.
When the limited-time event is over, the museum will remain as a mode within the game. Trailblazers can return to the museum at any time to check out the collection and catch up with colleagues.
Of course, if you encounter any issues during the running of the museum, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the IPC. Wait, we're gonna have the service.
That was awkward. Ah, yes, that was
Not everything
awkward.
is an IPC sales pitch.
Thanks, Don. This is what happens if you read commercials for a living.
This guy is like, damn, I
Don't
try
worry.
to be
It
marketed,
sound
but
like a
Pepe
useful
hands.
service. Maybe the IPC should look into it.
I'm sure our Trailblazers are more interested in the content of the new version. Let's get back on track.
All right. A researcher from the space station found a combat simulation program
Relic
with unknown
remains?
origin called
Yeah,
Stellar
give me
Flare,
relic remains.
which contains a series of new challenge stages.
Huh? More challenges?
Every stage in Stellar Flare has a challenge theme and corresponding special mechanism.
Ooh.
Trailblazers will have to think outside the box and use any advantages offered by the mechanisms to complete the stage in as few turns as possible.
Sounds like the Forgotten Hall to me.
The difference with
Forgotten
Stellar Flare
Hall.
is that the special mechanisms might require completely new ways of thinking about combat. For example, in some stages, using your skill doesn't consume skill points. In others, damage dealt when breaking an enemy's toughness is increased, but the enemy's toughness will be
Damn, look at that!
restored.
Look at those FPS
Sounds pretty
numbers,
cool,
and it's on low,
but
on one-time
I'm sure
speed.
Silverwolf
Oh
will take
god!
care of it in one turn.
Oh god! That's
What
terrifying.
if I haven't leveled up enough characters? Is it impossible for me to complete the challenge?
Don't worry. To assist Trailblazers in completing the challenge, Every Stellar Flare stage has a trial character suited to the theme.
You don't say. I can get behind that.
I can
The
imagine
Garden of
the
Plenty
difficulties.
event. Recently, the cosmos has entered a turbulent cycle, and the calyxes are unusually active. The reality data contained within
Double
them has
trait
grown
calyx
exponentially.
farming.
Huh, which means...
Oh hell yeah, I'll take
It means that
those.
over a fixed time period, Trailblazers have a set number of daily attempts to obtain double the
Calyx
rewards
Crimson
from
2,
calyxes.
hell yeah.
Leveling up, here we come.
It's like Leyline like
The next event we're going to talk about
like
is
ley
called
line
Lab
flow.
Assistance in Position. Wen Sherling is a Department of Implement Arts researcher on Herta Space Station, and she's currently preparing research topics needed for the next quarter. However, the Antimatter Legion's invasion has messed up her progress. As a result, Wen Sherling has asked the Trailblazers
the Lieben
to help her
event.
collect monster materials
Lieben
for
event,
use
let's
in her
go.
research topic.
HSR
If the Trailblazer
Lieben.
collects and submits the experimental materials required on a given day, they can receive corresponding rewards.
I got a question, Dawn.
Fire away.
These are Space Station and Bellabog events, right? Aren't there any events or missions on the Xianzhou Luofu?
You beat me to it.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up. In version 1.1, 3 new
Companion
companion missions
missions?
are destined for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Silver
These
Wolf,
missions will
Wat
involve Bailu,
Luocha,
Genshin,
Yangxing,
and Luocha.
Bailu.
As for the specifics, I'm gonna keep that a
No
secret
main
for
story,
now.
that's fun.
We can't
I
go
mean,
spoiling all
no
the
main
fun,
story,
can
that's
we?
sad, but hey, at least companion missions are
even one
content.
detail?
I'll take that as content any day of the week.
Don, can you give us a little something? We're on the edge of our seats here.
Yeah, come on, Dawn.
All right. Do you guys remember the girl with the blindfold in the opening trailer? And now, young man, allow me to give you a dignified
Jing Liu?
end.
Jing Liu?
I was wondering who she was.
Well, all I'll say is that she and the Xianzhou have a
Hey,
past.
you're spoiling.
And her appearance
You
on the
Kong,
Xianzhou
you're
leads to a
spoiling. That's
dramatic
not.
encounter
I
with
mean,
Cloud
Don,
Knight
you're
Lieutenant
spoiling.
Yanqing. And that's all you're getting. Sorry. Surprises
Bro,
are worth
Don is
waiting
spoiling the goddamn content. How dare you?
On.
for. No, I'm afraid that's all you're getting. However, I do have a little info on some other updates. Interested?
When Don is spoiling the
sure,
content
I
given for
guess.
us.
Well, if nobody's that interested, then I suppose I'll just...
Of course we're interested.
What are you, crazy?
Albert, you're interested, right?
Fucking
That's
who?
better, good boy.
Nicely done, Melissa. The check-in event Gift of Odyssey will also
What?
be arriving
Claiming
in version
some
1.1.
wall
For the length of this
passes,
version,
let's
as long as
go.
Trailblazers log in for 7 days, they can acquire 10 Star Rail
Genshin would
special
never
passes.
do this,
10
by the
free
way.
warps? Nice.
Version 1.1
Genshin
will
would
also
never
see
do this,
some
by the way.
system updates. When Trailblazers need to obtain leveling materials that only a certain type of enemy can produce, they can instantly teleport to an area where the enemy is present.
Walk
as well as
QOL,
pinpoint
let's
precise
go.
location of the enemy on the map with a marker.
Sounds like a real time saver.
Wait until you hear this. Once the enemy in question is defeated, the marker will automatically move to the location
Yeah,
of the
Genshin
next
has this
enemy.
feature too.
After all marked enemies on a map have been defeated, Trailblazers can continue to pinpoint enemies on other maps. This process can be repeated until all daily respawn enemies of a certain type have been defeated.
Oh, that's a lifesaver. I barely found my way to the studio today.
Wait, that's better than the
There's
Genshin's
also
one.
a
What the
small
hell?
combat surprise in store. During combat, trotters that have lost their way may randomly enter battle. As long as the trotter is defeated before it manages to flee,
Random
additional
trotter?
leveling materials
Oh
can be
shit,
obtained.
boys! Random
Enemy
trotter!
geolocation and additional material opportunities. Devs, I owe you one.
Last but not
Wait,
least,
don't tell
in
me
order
you're
to help
Stellar Jades,
Trailblazers
right?
Stay in touch. Version 1.1 also has a friend chat function.
Friend?
So you mean
Look at
aside
those
from helping
emotes.
friends through support assist,
Whoa, look at
we
the
can send
emotes.
them messages too?
You got it. Doesn't
So
matter if they're old
stupid.
companions or new acquaintances.
That's
so
the spirit of
stupid.
trailblazing right there.
Hey, Albert, what's your account? Let me add you.
Huh?
What?
I need to add you.
You got the
You can be my
Okay.
personal IPC customer service.
Oh yeah, it
What
comes
do you
with that.
think?
Now, every day you log in, you
Hey,
have
don't get
to
any ideas because
redeem
I
that every
nearly
time.
made up a service that does.
You get you get 90 per day.
So you don't want to add me? Guess I'll just have
It may
to
not seem like a lot,
hack
but
you.
if you count it up to 30 days,
Wait a
it's like
minute. You
2,700.
can negotiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those account details too.
Count me in. Sorry to jump on the bandwagon here, Albert, but you're a
Redeem the
celebrity
codes?
anchor for the
Can you
IPC.
redeem codes?
Everyone wants to be your friend.
Fine, but I'm switching my account the next chance I get. Time for today's third redemption code.
Give me that redemption code, eh? Like Coney XP, let's go! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Trotters may appear randomly. Hell yeah, I'll take that. No main story, bat chest? It's fine. Although I'll be very sad because there's still some closure stuff, to be honest, but whatever. Oh, there's one last code. One last code down there. Yeah, right here. Compensation redemption code. Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Well, time flies when you're having fun. Looks like our special program is coming to an end.
Darn.
But as the first guest on the program, you guys got any thoughts? Reflections?
Yes.
Complaints?
Hey, Jared,
Aw,
please don't.
It's
Please
been
don't
an
yell at me
honor to be on the
passively.
show, Albert. I gotta say, we covered a lot of ground.
Yes.
Now I'm even more excited for the updates. Fingers crossed I get Silver Wolf.
Yeah, seriously, same.
Greg, how you feeling?
I feel like I've got more questions than I came in with. What new directions will Lacha take the story in? Who's stealing exhibits from the museum? And what about those companion missions? Guess we'll have to find out the answers in game.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm looking forward to the
As for me,
content applied
well,
for
I'm
us.
pleasantly surprised. I'd seen a lot of Yukong up to now, but this was the first time I got to understand her moves and role on the battlefield. She's so cool.
Was this better
I
than
wanna be her.
Genshin's 3.7
Then again,
special
I
program?
guess I
Hell
kinda am
yeah, it
her.
was! Hell yeah, because they give out so much good shit, even though it has
That's
no
it for
main
the
story.
Honkai Star
Like,
Rail
a
version
lot of good content
1.1
that's actually
special
fun to
program.
play.
I want
Or
to thank
actually,
all you
you actually
trailblazers
won,
today for tuning
technically.
in, and hey, we'll see you on the flip side.
See you in the game.
Bye. See you when I see ya.
Bye! I'm looking forward to get Silver Wolf, by the way. Also...
You didn't think it was over, did
Huh?
you?
Huh? See you on 6.5. What do you mean 6.5? Oh, 6.5. Oh, 6.5. Update 6.5. I thought. Oh, I think June 5th. June 5th. Yeah, it's June 5th. Alright, anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction to the Honkai Star Rail version 1.1 special program. I'm looking forward to getting Silver Wolf. Try to get Luocha. Looking forward to doing the events that I'm going to cover for you guys, especially via recording and my reactions towards each one. And like, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all next time.